السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, and good evening to all the students of BA Arabic and Islamic Studies. If you remember our last class where I have dealt with, I did a small video of simple present tense in continuation of the same grammar part of tenses. Today we'll be talking about simple past tense. Okay, as I told you, classification of verb depending on time is tenses, and there are three major types of tenses and four different forms of tenses. If you remember, in our last class I told you simple present tense, past tense and future tense, and this present tense is of four different forms. Clear? Similarly, past tense is four different forms. Future tense is of four different forms. I gave you the names of those four different forms of tenses. What are those? Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and perfect continuous. The same thing falls under past, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Clear? So we were dealing with simple present last time. Today we'll be talking about simple past tense. In our last lesson we talked about simple present tense. Today we'll be talking about simple past tense. Now, before starting simple past tense, I want to tell you, past, normally in English language, past means the work that is completed or done or finished. The thing that is completely finished or it is over is called past. Clear? And we use past tense to describe the actions that are finished, that are over, that have completed. Now here, simple past tense. We use simple past tense to talk about actions that are done in past, those actions that are completed in past. In this table here, there are two different areas that you need to focus when you are talking about simple past tense. What are those? An action completed in the past, or a past habit or a routine, a past routine. It is a continuous routine. So for that one we use simple past tense. Example of simple past tense: they left for Australia in the year 2003 November. Likewise. Now, in order to understand simple past tense better, there are two things you need to understand here. That is regular verb and irregular verb. You know what is verb? Verb is an action word. Okay. And the action word is of two different types, regular and irregular. Now here, the regular verb and irregular verb is mostly used in past tense. Clear? So let us define what do you mean by a regular verb and irregular verb. The verbs that form their simple past or past participle forms when ed is added to the verb are regular. Example of it is, if I say agree, the simple past form is agreed, and the participle is also agreed. Like here you have shift, shifted, and past participle is also shifted. Okay, so a regular verb is the one in which ed is added to the verb at the end. Okay, verbs that do not form their simple past and past participle form by adding ed are called irregular verb. In some verbs, you don't find ed added at the last to the word. So such are irregular verbs. Like in the example here, left, you did not write ed after it. Okay, left is an action, yeah. So left, you can't write it. So it's an irregular verb. Similarly, there are table here of past form and past participle form. Clear? That table I'll give you. But before that, you need to understand, for a regular verb, in past, simple past form or past participle form, you will find ed added to the word at the last. Whereas for an irregular verb, ed is not added in the last, but you can use it in past tense. Clear? Like in the examples above, you have the verb left and there is another verb shifted. Clear? Here, the past participle form of regular verbs is given in the table. Can you see this table? This is the basic form of the verb. This is the basic verb, agree. Past form is agreed and participle is also agreed. Clear? Enjoy, enjoyed and enjoyed. Mix, mixed, mixed. Travel, travel, travel. Clear? Whereas when you see the irregular verb, those are regular verbs. Clear? Now let us see the irregular verbs in the past participle form. Be. In the past form you use it was or were. But in the past participle form you use been. You did not add ed here. Clear? Begin. Began. Begun. Choose. Chose, chosen. Forgive, forgave, forgiven. So there is no ed at the last. Clear? This is the difference between a regular verb and a irregular verb. Clear? Now fill in the blanks using simple past form of the verb. You don't need to use past participle form here. You need to use past form of the verb. That means all these verbs are of what? Both regular and irregular verb. Clear? The storm destroyed the house that they had built. Now here this verb destroyed is a verb. Use it in simple past form. Destroyed, cleaned. Clear? So these are the things that you need to do. She ate all the food that we had made. She went out to play. She did her work. She took off the jacket. He took off the jacket. He put on before. He placed it before, or he was on before. So such type of examples you can still do. For more examples of simple past tense, I'll try to supply a worksheet where you can easily go through it and solve some more types of questions. I repeat again, the simple past tense here. We were talking about simple past tense. What is simple past tense? Again, an action that is completed in the past. Clear? and there are two different verbs that are used, regular and irregular verbs in simple past form and past participle form. Clear? And I have given you both of them. Regular verbs, they end with the word ed at the last, and irregular words, they don't end with ed at the last. Clear? Some more examples we will sort out later during the course of the time. If you are on the college WhatsApp group, I will try and supply you a worksheet that can give you more examples to solve, as I have given some here. There are certain similar type of examples that you can easily solve them as part of worksheet in the group I will supply. So get connected to the college group and also on the college page so that you can get more updates on a weekly basis. You will have classes here that will help you to learn more and more things. Tomorrow, being Thursday, we will not have the grammar class, but we'll have the Islamic studies class, where in our English book we have already placed some sect of Islamic studies lessons there. So we will follow you tomorrow. Stay get connected and revise as much as you can and solve the worksheets that are available in the WhatsApp group of the school college website or college page in the WhatsApp group. Stay get connected, stay healthy. See you all in the next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.